New York is full of holiday traditions, from ice skating and holiday trees to musical performances and horse-drawn carriage rides. Today we're going to walk through all of this year's winter holiday festivities, and we're going to start with a trip to New York City to see the Rockefeller Christmas Tree. In 1931, construction workers building the Rockefeller Center put up a Christmas tree for the first time, decorated with handmade cranberry and paper garland. The Rockefeller tree since then has become an annual tradition, one of the most famous Christmas trees in the world and an iconic holiday landmark for the state. This year, the Rockefeller tree comes from Troy, New York. While there have been a few trees over the years from the state, this year it's been chosen from the capital region's very own backyard. The tree was donated by the Russ family. Judy Russ says the house where the tree grew to 75 feet tall and 95 feet wide over the years has been in her late husband's family since the 1920s. Russ says over the years, the tree has brought their family many special memories, and they're excited to share the tree's magic with the world.
My son is the 5th generation to now live in the house, so each generation has their own memories of actually decorating it, to us now kind of just enjoying the grandeur of the tree. So it's special to us. It's been around forever, and this property means a lot to us, so it's really special.
The tree was planted sometime around 1950. Before the tree grew to its incredible height and width, there was a time when the tree was only a few feet tall, just clearing the heads of Mattie May and Edward Doran, who planted the tree 75 years ago. But the more the tree grew, the more challenges come with decorating. Russ says her family has considered renting a crane to decorate it.
That just kind of was opening my eyes to how big this tree is and how we have really something special.
Russ adds donating the tree this year is extra special for her because not only does the tree provide a connection to her late husband's family, but her side of the family has a holiday tradition of visiting the Rockefeller tree every year.
So I grew up in Queens, so my family and I went to the Christmas tree at Rock Center every single year. It was part of our family tradition. As we got older, every Saturday before Christmas, we would meet up. I brought friends from college down to see the tree. Like I said, last year, my son and I went down with his friends from school, so this is just the perfect full circle moment for me.
Peggy McElhoney, Russ's aunt, says as soon as they heard the tree was selected, they were ecstatic.
We were just so excited for her. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Jim McElhenney says the family is also excited about the tree being donated after the holiday, per Rockefeller Center tradition, to Habitat for Humanity, where it will be milled into lumber.
The tree means a lot to our family. It's been here probably 60, 70 years. Obviously, I wasn't around for that, but it means a lot, but it's going to a great cause.
The Rockefeller Center, in addition to donating the lumber to Habitat for Humanity, replants a tree for the family. Eric Posey, who has been the head gardener for the Rockefeller Center for 30 years, says the Russ family tree was selected because it has the qualities they look for each year.
The kind of tree that you would want in your living room, but on a grander scale. It had a beautiful shape. And I got to tell you, this year, and when I came up in July, it had a beautiful green to it, and it looked really good.
After the tree was cut down in early November, it made its way down to the city where the Rockefeller team hoisted up the 11-ton tree to its grand holiday spot. It was then strung with more than 50,000 LED lights, which equates to about 5 miles of wire and topped with a Swarovski star that features 70 spikes, 3 million crystals, and weighs 900 pounds. It was lit for the first time at the beginning of December. Some New York City residents didn't know the tree was from New York State. Leo Fernandez, a Manhattan resident, says he thinks it's pretty cool that the tree came from Troy, and he thinks the tree, while not as tall as in previous years, looks great.
I was walking towards the tree, and I actually told my sisters that I like the shape of the tree. It's not as tall as it used to be, but it looks quite healthy.
Many people each year also travel from all over to see the Rockefeller tree. Alejandra Tapia and Karina Mencia traveled from Texas to New York City for the first time to see all of the city's holiday festivities. They say the trip was well worth it.
It's so pretty. It's so big. It's bigger in person than what it seems on the internet for sure. It's really
Yes, it was literally nothing what I expected. I was kind of expecting something a little bit smaller as well, but I loved it. All the Christmas spirit and the songs, it's just amazing.
For Sandy Santos and Alberto Ramirez, who traveled from California to see all the New York City holiday festivities,
it was worth the trip. It was a check off of our bucket list, so it's very exciting, and it's
So beautiful.
yeah, and all the Christmas decor, we love it.
for siblings Ava and Evan Snyder from Buffalo, the trip to the city to see the tree was a highlight.
I think it's really beautiful. It is like very bright and colorful, and like that it's really tall.
The tree is just absolutely phenomenal, the way it sparkles and illuminates holiday cheer. Again, New York City residents and travelers say pictures just don't do it justice. Now we're going to head to the Capital Region to check out a slightly smaller holiday tree that will be debuting at the state capitol for the 49th year of a holiday tradition. The New York State Capitol since 1976 has held the tradition of lighting up a tree on the Empire Plaza right outside the Capitol building. Each year, the Capitol tree is donated by a New York family who applies to be selected. This year, the Empire State Plaza tree comes from Ballston Lake from the Christopher family. The Christopher family says they found out about the state capitol holiday tree tradition because two of their neighbors in the past few years have donated their trees.
It is similar, and so we got in touch with New York State, and they loved it, and here we are.
Charlene's husband, Ken, says the tree was much smaller when they moved in about 7 years ago, and while they love their tree, it's gotten too big to decorate and maintain.
It was a lot smaller. The first year we were here, we proceeded to decorate it, my grandson and I, and I was standing on top of an 8-foot ladder, and he went in and got his grandmother, said, "Pa's gonna fall." So we really only decorated it the first year, and then it just got taller and taller.
Amy Stanner, the Christopher's daughter, says they are excited to see the tree decorated on the State Plaza.
It is so tall that it's hard for us to decorate, but it is just such a beautiful, beautiful tree that it'll be nice for other people to be able to enjoy it.
Gina Martin, one of the Christopher's neighbors, moved into the neighborhood about 7 years ago, around the same time the Christophers did. Martin says several trees have been donated to the plaza in the same neighborhood, which has brought a lot of neighbors together, much like the spirit of the season.
It's been very nice because it allows the neighbors to come out, and there's a lot of good camaraderie, and people talk about it, and they even talk about it after it happened. So it is, and it also makes other people think about donating.
The tree was lit up for the first time in early December. The state also features a tree inside the state capitol decorated with ornaments from all 62 counties around the state. Next to the tree in the Capitol are other symbols of holiday traditions. Robinson Hernandez, Deputy Commissioner for the State Office of General Services, says these traditions help the public understand the history, geography, and diversity of the state.
It's an opportunity for people to be able to connect. We also have a menorah, and then we also have a Kwanzaa Kinara candles in order to make sure that everything is reflective of the community.
Hernandez says his favorite ornament is from Queens. The state has more than just trees to offer holiday spirit. Each year, the Empire State Plaza offers a variety of holiday performances and activities, including ice skating and a tuba ensemble. Let's go check it out. The Empire State Plaza builds an ice rink on what during the summer are reflective pools, where members of the public can skate during the winter season. For about 20 years, skaters from the 75-year-old Hudson Mohawk Figure Skating Club have performed before the annual tree lighting. 9-year-old Caroline Canary, who has been skating since she was 3 years old, says she loves performing on the plaza and feeling the wind on her face and seeing all of the pretty lights around her.
I like all the buildings that light up on the fireworks and, just everything about this place. And skating at the state's capitol, all that.
For 13-year-old Caitlin La Scala, it's all about the people.
I love the energy the crowd brings and just seeing the smiles on their faces while I perform.
17-year-old Alfred's son says it's festive and fun to skate at the plaza, but what he loves most about it is performing and skating, something he has loved doing as long as he can remember.
It's about that thrill you get that you don't have when you're on land, right? You can't go as fast, you can't jump as high. It's about enhancing your personal skills and mindset.
Glenn Zeinert, skating director of the Hudson Mohawk Figure Skating Club, says as a coach, this performance is like the start of their holiday season, and it's very rewarding watching his students perform.
As a coach myself, I just love all the hard work that we put in, and then to be able to see it come to be able to have them be able to do it out when it counts now, it's the most joyous feeling for me.
The figure skaters are not alone. The Empire State Plaza also hosts musical performers, including the Aaron Harks Band and Tuba Christmas. Aaron Harks, a local musician, played for the first time outside at the plaza during open public skating.
I mean, this is such a great event, and I love all the events that Albany and the Capital Region are doing, and the tree lighting is one of the best events that we have in Albany, so I'm just excited to be a part of it.
Harks says they sing a variety of songs from classical carols to top hits. Harks says her favorite holiday song is Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
That's my favorite one. It's just a really sweet, beautiful, classic Christmas song.
Tuba Christmas, a 52-year-old worldwide tradition that started in New York City at the Rockefeller Center, is kept alive each year at the Empire Plaza's winter festivities. The tradition started in 1974 from Harvey Phillips as a tribute to his teacher, William Bell, who was born on Christmas Day. Michael Blostein, a high school band teacher and a local coordinator for Tuba Christmas, says the tradition is truly special.
And what he did is he wanted to create something to celebrate the tuba and his teacher's contributions. And at the time, Harvey was a really well-known gigging musician in the New York City area, and so he had a lot of clout and was able to really get this thing jump-started. And it's grown into this international event.
Blostein adds over the last several years, the event has grown even more. He says this year, along with some other coordinators, they tried something different, tweaking the ensemble, calling it festive tubas and trombones.
We've taken the concept of Tuba Christmas and we've expanded it to include trombones, which is actually not a thing that Tuba Christmas allows. But to try and encourage more players to participate, we've enhanced it by including trombones, ophicleides, serpents, sousaphones, all that kind of fun stuff.
Blostein says they play a variety of songs from well-known Christmas carols to Hanukkah melodies. He says there are a variety of volunteers who come to play, ranging from young music students to professionals and music teachers.
We have people who have been playing for only a couple years, some people who haven't touched their instrument in 40 or 50 years who come. We have some grandparents and some great-grandparents. Some families come because mom and dad play, and then the child plays. Sometimes even grandma and grandpa come. And really, we've got some professionals who show up. But really, it's just there's a tremendous amount of people in the entire region who just want to play. And this gives them a really great opportunity to come and do that.
Robin Sheldon, a retired music teacher of 36 years who participated for about 5 years in Tuba Christmas, says the event is fun, festive, and unique. She says she joined when a friend told her about it.
My friend Kevin said, come do it, it's fun. And it's the most festive thing you can imagine.
She adds that it also shines a light on brass musicians.
Tuba players don't get a lot of respect. The low brass players, they're kind of in the background. And this is a fun event because we get to play the melody, we have the festive music, and it's just something we don't get very often.
Blostein says one of the goals of this tradition is to help promote orchestral music and show the public it's so much more than what they might think.
As a school teacher, one of the things that we really try and do is get away from the stereotypes of classical music is this, or ballet is this, or something like that. And instead, we try and encourage everyone to be who they are and try and expand what the instrument is capable of. And that was actually one of the reasons why Tuba Christmas began all those years ago, is to demonstrate how the instrument is far more than just the bottom end of an orchestra.
The state's capital, much like the New York City touring staple, features holiday horse-drawn carriage rides. And today, we're going to check it out. I climbed onto the carriage and took my seat for the 10-minute ride. The horses pulled the carriage around the West Park of the Capitol. The view was incredible, and the horses were so calm. With the snow on the ground and the cool air, the ride felt very festive. And I wasn't alone. Many people were attracted to the carriage rides. Sadie Giles, a local Albany resident, says she needed a break from the winter festival crowds, and she loves animals, so she strolled down to the carriage rides.
They're clean. You can tell that they're taken care of. It was really fun, easy, and a comfortable ride.
There's still 2 weeks left of the holiday season to enjoy, along with all of the state's festivities, the trees, the ice skating, the holiday carriage rides, and more. The Rockefeller Center tree will be up until mid-January, and the Empire State Plaza tree will be up until about the first week of January. And the ice skating here on the plaza will go through the winter season until about mid-March. So go out and enjoy. Elise Klein, New York Now.